Good morning, everybody. We're coming at you from the Arizona BDR. It's day 2 for us. We did sections 1 and 2 yesterday. We're going to do 3 and 4 today. We're trying to do all the expert-only sections. If you watched yesterday's video, Andrew had a little mishap. He has less luggage today than he had yesterday.
Oh, God!
Somehow, what was back here ended up all in there. Watch the video. It's pretty cool. That's it. We're going to get rolling. Hopefully, this is a big day full of lots of adventure.
What's around this corner, I wonder? Oh, just a log. Whoa! Don't pull. See, I didn't want the bike to follow me. I'm down! Whoa!
We've been through so many types of desert here. It's just fascinating. Don't you hate it when this happens to you? This one's good. This one's droopy. I'm drooping! You're perky this morning. Look at your mirrors. They're just straight up. Okay, more. That was fun. It's simple, but it's fun. There goes a bunny. Yesterday, we saw a pronghorn, 3 snakes, a roadrunner. I think that was it. But it was cool. I like seeing the roadrunners. They're funny. They're fast.
So the name of the game today is going to be climb, climb, climb. We are heading straight up and getting out of the cactus and into some pine forest and hopefully into some cooler temperatures too. Yesterday we got up around 35 degrees Celsius. Got a little sticky in the boots. A little sweaty in the helmet, so hopefully we're gonna find some reprieve on those temps up higher. We'll see. Oh, time for a drink. Yeah. Wipe the camera, maybe I got water on it. So the roads are too twisty to ride in tight with Scott, so I am letting him get ahead of me. Letting the dust settle down, trying to conserve my air filter a bit. That's right, Kyle Pullman from Rider's Edge. I'm listening when you talk. He's scorned me in the past for bringing in bikes with air filters that look like I've thrown them in mud pits. So we're trying to get out of this on one filter, and we're gonna give Scott some space. There you go, guys. We're starting to get up there now. Dips and dives, but look at this. Another stunning day in the Arizona BDR. Sign me up. The saguaro cacti are out in full force this morning. Look at them all. It's like a forest in Canada. Just replace the trees with cactus. Pretty cool. Some of them are massive. We're gonna assume. Yeah. Groovy, Marcia. So I gotta say, guys, this giant loop gear, pretty bomber. These pocket panniers up front, they're great to get some of the weight forward on the bike, also for packing your wallet and those quick, easy access things like spare batteries for the camera. And the Coyote bags, there are pros and cons, I think, to 2 massive compartments like this or a more compartmentalized system. But this guy, in my opinion right now anyway, it's jam tight, it's cinched down, and it's not moving around. And that is the way you want it.
Okay, we were talking about difficulty levels last night at the segments 1 and 2. So we figured segment 1 was about a 3, maybe a 3 plus with some of the square baby head rocks.
Yeah.
And Segment 2 with the expert only was definitely into the 4s.
Yeah.
For sure. It got a little spicy up there. Deep sand, lots of off-camber stuff. It was all screwed up from flooding. If you're wondering what the rating system means, you can find it on the adventurebikegathering.com, or sometime later this year you can download our new app, TMA, that moto app. It'll all be in there.
Yeah.
All right, what this one's going to be, we'll find out, right? Or we won't find out hanging out here. Too much talky. Let's go. I'm really enjoying my navigation setup. Well, one, I love this new tower. The tower that I had on before, the windscreen I had on before, was the KTM rally one, and it put the wind right in my face, and it's just a really awkward height for a windshield. So I got this one, which has more structure to it. Can take a dive or two, which I've been known to do. And I've got my big Garmin up top, as you can see there. It's very easy to read in the desert sunlight, even at noon, totally fine. My iPhone, on the other hand, can be completely unreadable in that sort of lighting condition. But right now they're both great. I can take a quick glance down. One zoomed in, one zoomed out. Perfect! And this is a fantastic trail. We're in the middle of nowhere. So cool. When I did the Southern California BDR in November with Pierce, oh, that's on YouTube as well, we got 6 flat tires. It was insane. And we were trying to do the whole BDR quite quickly. We ended up doing it 3.5 days, which is great. But we would have shaved off at least a half day if we didn't have so many flats, constantly taking the bikes apart. And neither of us are super fast at it. And I'd never done it at all on this bike, and there's some little quirks to pulling it apart that I didn't know. Now I do. I got some practice. Anyways, those videos are fun to watch. Lots happened. You get to go through places like Death Valley and Titus Canyon, and it was just amazing. Probably gonna go back and do it again this fall. Maybe with Andrew. I'm really enjoying my navigation setup. Well, one, I love this new tower. The tower that I had on before, the windscreen I had on before, was the KTM rally one, and it put the wind right in my face, and it's just a really awkward height for a windshield. So I got this one, which has more structure to it. Can take a dive or two, which I've been known to do. And I've got my big Garmin up top, as you can see there. It's very easy to read in the desert sunlight, even at noon, totally fine. My iPhone, on the other hand, can be completely unreadable in that sort of lighting condition. But right now they're both great. I can take a quick glance down. One zoomed in, one zoomed out. Perfect! And this is a fantastic trail. We're in the middle of nowhere. So cool. When I did the Southern California BDR in November with Pierce, oh, that's on YouTube as well, we got 6 flat tires. It was insane. And we were trying to do the whole BDR quite quickly. We ended up doing it 3.5 days, which is great. But we would have shaved off at least a half day if we didn't have so many flats, constantly taking the bikes apart. And neither of us are super fast at it. And I'd never done it at all on this bike, and there's some little quirks to pulling it apart that I didn't know. Now I do. I got some practice. Anyways, those videos are fun to watch. Lots happened. You get to go through places like Death Valley and Titus Canyon, and it was just amazing. Probably gonna go back and do it again this fall. Maybe with Andrew. So in the rating system, something like this is a 2. It's a messed up road, but it's still a road. Not super messed up. And then if it gets a little bit more gross than this, ledges or bigger rocks or big ruts, then it would be a 3. Yeah, this is solid 2. A 1 is a gravel road, 0 is pavement.
Let's dance, mister.
Okay.
So one of the things I'm really liking about this trip is the sheer adventure of it. Look where we are, look what we're doing. We don't know the area. We're rolling into the unknown, following this little map. And it's just something different. I love smashing single track in our backyard in Vernon for different reasons. This is just something new, very exciting to me, and I'm having a blast. Yeah, yeah, baby. Love this 500.
The decision has been made. So if we go straight ahead, that's the expert route. And if we go to the right, that's the regular route. So of course, we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, we are.
Of course. All right, showtime.
Game on.
Oh, this is beautiful. It's not a race. I'm going to pick some good lines. Maybe even some interesting lines. Not the easiest ones. We'll see. Smile, look ahead. That's the big thing, is picking your path. Going where you want to go. Beauty. This new GoPro Hero 10 sure is great. Man, the image stabilization is fantastic. I trust you, my head is bouncing around more than what you're seeing on the screen. The reliability has been good, the battery life has been good. So happy, and obviously the picture quality is amazing. We're shooting all this in super view, which is really, really wide, which, I don't know, it's got its pros and cons when it's in this position on our chins. It captures a lot of, you know, down here, you might even be able to see my hands right now, the dashboard. You can also see up. We find that if we can strain it to a more linear view, and if we don't have the camera angle just right, when you're watching it, you're craning your head. You're either trying to look down or look up, and it's just too goofy. So this is kind of a safety mode for us, the super view. It also actually makes it look like you're traveling faster than you are, because as these bushes go past me on my right, you're going to see them whip past the screen really fast, and that's just an effect of the super wide angle.
Little brake wash. Yeah. So the start of stage 4 has got us rolling on some ball bearings. Things are pretty loose and dicey under there. We're just holding the handlebars like baby birds, letting the bikes float. Looking out for animals. There's one. Look at him. Animal. Pretty sure we're gonna see a wicked view here in about 3 seconds. Yeah, we are up there, guys. Holy cow. Check that out. Wow. Check this out, guys. This is pretty amazing. Standing on top of the world. We are way up there. It is brisk and I'm putting on a coat.
If you look around, things have changed a bit again. You got some scrubby pine up here. Pretty windswept landscape to my left. We got a big valley. Very nice. We got a bit of rock on the road. Maybe the rock is the road. We've been on this road for, I don't know, 15 minutes. It's all exactly like this, which is nice. You know, it's cool out. Got some nice little turns. Andrew's like right there. No face slappers. It's great. I love the variety of this BDR.
So yes, we were both wearing jackets today, and yesterday, as I mentioned earlier, it was 35. We saw a bit of snow in the ditch here a little while ago, and we just did a temperature check. It is 17 degrees, and that is beautiful riding weather. I like it a lot. Check that out, guys. Major canyon, water in the bottom. Stunning. There's a better shot. Here comes a better shot. Like that. Yes. Something like that. Ooh. Pretty. Out of the forest and into the farmland we go. Look at this. Wide open spaces. We got a section of trail coming up as an alternate, an expert route, and on the map it says potential damage. Well, pretty sure we're gonna have to try that out. Just like this. Yes. Not so bad. Looking way out. Trying to pick a grassy line. Ah. Like that. Don't go in there. It's a minefield. Yeah.
Legs are tired.
Yeah. Everything's tired.
Snack time?
Yeah. Wow. So about another 15 minutes since our break, and we just came out of that big lava rock section. That was tedious and exciting. We're now back out into this beautiful ranch land. So cool to see.
All the guidebook has to say about this trail is that it's expert only and it remains sustained with damage. Not very descriptive. Let's go find out.
Emotional damage?
Emotional, physical, bike damage? I don't know.
Let's find out. Little rock section. Nothing crazy. When are we going to sustain the damage? I want to see it. I want to know what makes them put that on a map, because it's going to be gnarly for sure. Ooh, the anticipation. Crazy. Not yet. Holy shit. Sorry, I just swore, but look at this. This is insane. We're just gonna... I know. I thought we just maybe let them go. That is wild. Literally.
Like 100 of them.
Wait till the last one passes through the frame, because we're going to be professional about this. Okay. So it looks like we're almost out of this section, and maybe not as crazy as we had thought it was going to be. But I will say this, there's a lot of that area that can be very wet for a lot of the year. So if you roll in there on a wet day, you could definitely get yourself handed to oneself. How'd you find that? Ah, he's not talking, he's just riding. Okay, little ledgy. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is steep. Steep and loose. very rocky. Let her roll. Don't touch that front brake. Nice. Way back on those pegs. Looking way out. Smiling big. Woo! Yeah, that was a bit of a handful, but again, not so bad. Big bike maybe sustained some damage there when you smash and bash. This is the trail. We did it!
I think the damage thing was you could have cased your engine on some of those ledges.
Yeah, you could have cased it on the rocks. If it's wet, it would be a real slop fest in there. And that hill climb would have been dicey on a big bike for sure. So, good point on the warning, BDR team. A couple more rocks. We're almost out. Almost done this stage, and turned out to be a really good one. Absolutely. Thumbs up from the dirt chimps. Okay. Good steady. Nice. And that bike's got a fuel light on, so we're hoping we're going to hit the blacktops, and we do have fuel on board. Of course. If we need to, we'll throw some in, but right now we're just kind of curious to see how far you'll go with the fuel light on before it quits.
Okay, so I took my little MSR bottle and put it in the gas tank just to give us that extra little bit of insurance. And we were just talking about the difficulty of today. So this morning, excuse me.
Look at him.
Oh, never stops. This morning, difficulty 3.
Yes.
Except for the hard parts, difficulty 4.
Yeah, I think so.
And then probably for this one, I might even say this is like a 3+,
Yes.
and the harder part being a 4.
Yes.
Because some of those ledges like we just came through, like that's beyond 3.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's where we thought we were out of all the nastiness.
Yeah, that's just like normal BDR.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, let's, fingers crossed, make it to the road.
The vultures. They heard Scott was almost out of fuel and they've been hanging out. Take a hike, guys. We're good to go. Sign that you like to see. That's a sign that guy's happy to see. Shell, baby. Time for some fuel. And that's a wrap, guys, on day number 2. Scotty's gonna paddle his KTM into the gas station. We got stages 3 and 4 under our belts. We're just outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. And what a wonderful day it was. That is a wrap. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we're gonna smash out 5 and 6, and they look to be long, and they might be a little grueling, so time will tell. Catch you on the blibbity flop.